I'm stuck with this until I actually.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shiz Network here. I'm back with yet another session of Dead or Alive Xtreme Venus Vacation. So I was supposed to do this alone, as I always usually do these fucking streams on my own. Oh, hi, it's Nagisa, Masaki, and Fiona. Hi. Now we got Tamaki, Kokoro, and Helena. Hi. How are you ladies doing? So good to see you. Anyway, I was supposed to do this alone, but the problem here is that I'm being stalked and harassed by 3 other motherfuckers who are so determined to see the titties that bounces within this game. And because they wouldn't stop talking about this kind of shit,
I could
so
just look in the mirror and bounce and I'll be fine.
Me too. Just mine aren't that pleasant.
Oh my
First
god.
of all, Mr. Crashball
Hello.
and Miss Chrissy Amani
What's up?
and Shayna.
Hello.
So, y'all see this game, right?
Yes.
Mm,
There's
I'm not
movies,
watching.
There's a badge.
Yeah, it's
A
fucking.
lot of Japanese writing.
It's Momoji holding onto an ice cream cone, and Hitomi and Leifang are fucking eating it.
Yeah, lick that white cream off your fingers.
Shut the fuck up.
What else do you want me to say about it?
God, I
Like, wow, that is some
I
great
can't
artwork
believe
they
you
have right
actually
there.
said that. Oh my god. Wow. I'm sorry. I just can't hold it no more. Like,
That's what she said.
oh my god! Stop! Just stop! I swear, I'm not even doing this intentionally. It may sound like I am, but I swear, I'm only setting myself up for it. Oh, hi, Honoka. It's fucking Honoka. What happened to the music? Oh, never mind. I hear it. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? All right. So you're giving me another chest. I don't know what they do. That's the thing. All right, let's move on next.
You don't know what they do?
Konnichiwa, Misaki-sama. What you got for me? So you give me a fucking bottle. Hey, I'm gonna get an SSR coupon for tomorrow. I would appreciate it if you would stop encroaching on my space, Misaki. Didn't we talk about this? What am I kidding? My words go in one of your ears and then out the other. Oh, wait, with
She did
you.
look pretty airheaded.
Say what?
She did look pretty airheaded.
All right, there we go. We got all the Christmas stuff. We got Christmas Kasumi, Christmas Nagasa, and Christmas Masaki. Nice. And we got Christmas Sayuri and Christmas Patty. Oh, Patty. Hi, Leifang. Hi.
Like Patty?
I'm not even gonna lie. This bikini looks so good on you. It really does. It really, really does. I can literally put you in anything and you'll just look great. And I still like those ringlets on your hair too. It's always been a staple for a character anyway. So what you got in my post for me? Let's see what we got. Hey, more V-Stones! So they got more jobs and lessons done. Let's look. They got a Christmas remix of the Venus Vacation theme. Give me a fucking break. Alright, what do we got? Ayane, Marie, and Honoka. They all completed their lessons. Nice. I need you to do them again. Okay, that's cool. What'd you level up to? 20? Hey! Level 20. Hey. Sounds like the age of a very significant person that's on the stream right now.
Speaking of that one, my brother apparently heard me say something and he just sends me a text. He's like, "Who is not a virgin?"
What? Oh my god. Like, really? This game, I'm not gonna lie to you, this game will turn you into a sexual tyrannosaur. Like me. I'm just saying. All right, now let's check on Leifang and Hitomi. They finally Hey, you guys finally completed your task.
No, I think he just fucking.
Hang on a second. Let me see if I
cat,
can.
I swear. I see what he did.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Two best friends. They look so good, don't they?
I thought he.
I'm not sure what's up with this though. I don't mean to sound judgmental here, but Hitomi has, I don't know, it looks like, I don't mean to be judgmental, Hitomi, but are you wearing a thong or something? That's what that looks like. It looks like you're wearing a thong on top of, you know what?
Yeah.
Never mind. Ugh. I'll remember Hitomi always as a ass-kicking karate master and not a very voluptuous looking what were we talking about?
Boobs.
Moving on.
What?
Moving on. Sorry, ladies. I just had to get some eye candy for a second. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna get it. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are probably gonna say, "Well, what the fuck, man? Why are you looking at Hitomi like that? Why are you fucking commenting on the thong she's wearing? What if she is wearing a thong?" Look, I have nothing against Hitomi wearing thongs. If anything, any Dead or Alive fan would. That's probably every fucking Dead or Alive fan's wet dream. Everyone loves Hitomi. Not hard to see why, but come on, let's be real here. Who the fuck wears a thong on top of a swimsuit bottom?
Yeah.
I mean, I
that looks
wouldn't
horrible.
know. I'm not I don't have no vagina. I have a dick. But, you know.
And wait, you don't wear a thong on top of your swimsuit?
Okay, let's not make this about me.
Okay, so then you do.
What?
Hey, you gotta show it off, right?
I definitely don't. Totally.
I don't think I believe that.
Alright.
Say that to your OnlyFans.
Fuck.
Let's see. Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we all
We
found
do
it,
have
Larry.
a,
You can't hide now.
Shit!
Come here, you fish. Damn it.
Alright, what do we got? Let's see.
Scientists have discovered that on occasions, an octopus will punch a fish for no reason other than spite.
You look
Yo,
stunning,
that's funny.
Leifang.
What the fuck?
With that
Petty
fucking
Masters.
gigantic tank top on. You really do. Oh my god, you look hot. I can drool all over Leifang for days. It won't get old. Alright. Let's see what SSR we got. Oh man, I can't wait to see this one. SSRs are.
If this is a freaking sea bass, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see.
I caught a marlin. A blue
And that is that Hitomi? Or oh no, that's Kokoro.
marlin. Gets away.
I can tell that's Kokoro because, well, I know what her back looks like. Don't fucking ask me how.
How?
I told her not to ask me how, and what did she do? She asked me how.
Boob size.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Wait a second. Kokoro, wait a minute. Don't you already have this one? Or do you not? Or was that on the Singapore version? No, you do have this one already. Fuck. That was a waste of an SSR. It should have been one for a character that I don't have yet. Well, we got a chance. We have a nostalgic SSR right here. Please, give me a bikini for a character that we don't have, preferably. Or even if it is the same character, it's got to be different. That's Ayane. Yeah, I already know that's Ayane. Because it's like, she's the only one. Ayane's the one with the short hair, always. But you know what? I'm not mad. Because you know why? Ayane's my waifu, so I don't care. I just want to know what it looks like. Any particular reason why you gotta press your chest up against the wall? That wall is the luckiest wall on the fucking planet.
What?
Ooh!
着てあげたわよ。どう？
You know what? I'll give that. I'll give that. That's not bad though. Oh, you look great in it, Ayane. That's about an 8. I'll give it an 8. It's pretty good. I like that. I like that bikini. That looks really. That looks really good on you. Really good.
What's the point of this game?
How do I explain it?
To jerk off.
Well, you see, not only is the game made for fan service, but it's kind of like it kind of has like RPG elements. Like the bikinis you get actually can you can actually power up your girls if you give them like bikinis with exceptional skills and stuff like that. Like how it works is that when you get these bikinis, you can upgrade them to make them more powerful, and this makes them more better when they're playing volleyball. So that's really how it works, really. But I mean, Shayna pretty much said it for herself. It's a game that exists specifically for fans of Dead or Alive to jerk off to the female characters.
How often do they climax during the volleyball games?
I'm sorry, what?
Like, have you ever watched the anime Food Wars? Like, every time they take a bite of food, they're basically having an orgasm right there. How many times do they do that during volleyball?
Probably a lot.
Why are you asking me? You better ask them.
Someone that knows the game. I haven't played this before.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't know, because I'm gonna be real honest with you. As many times as I play this game, I've never busted a nut to it before. I don't even know why I'm even explaining this, but no, I haven't. All right, let's go. You know what? Let's try our chances. It says that appearance rates are up. So let's try our chances. We gotta get Sayuri. We gotta get the SSR for Sayuri because we don't even have her yet. And what does it do? It's giving me an SR for fucking Honoka. I don't need SRs for Honoka!
Look at those bouncing.
I didn't mean to.
I should have age restricted this. Oh yeah, I get a fucking medal.
Oh, yeah.
Big deal. I'll deal with you later. Let's go in and do some matches. I want to do some matches. Let's do some fucking matches. All right. Oh, hang on a second. We got a cutscene here. What is it? What is
That
it?
didn't work.
Let's see. Oh, it's the cutscene for the event, and it's Hitomi. Hi. Yeah, I know. It's a fucking beautiful ass dress, isn't it? Oh, fuck you. It's Marie Rose. Worst fucking Dead or Alive character ever. It's spoiled as shit. Get the fuck out. And you ain't got no chest, so why are you even here?
Japanese like young looking girls.
Whatever. Oh, hi, Kokoro.
Oh no.
Like I said, it's a good looking dress, isn't it? It is. That's what I'm saying. That's actually a nice Christmas tree in the background. It's all the reason why I love that Christmas tree so much is because it's my favorite color. Yes, blue is my favorite color for those of you who don't know. That's why you always see Shizo Network with blue colors. In case anybody's wondering how I even came up with that. Someone's knocking on the door. Who do we got? What's the problem? Oh yeah, that's right. It's me, the owner. Haha. Yes, these ladies, you want to know something? Ladies hate me in reality, but in Dead or Alive Venus Vacation, ladies love me. So it's a polar opposite. I just now noticed that. This is like, I will sadly admit that this is the closest I'll get to having actual fucking women like me. To be honest. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Because like I said, I don't really care if people don't like me and stuff. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to care what everyone thinks, but I honestly I don't care anymore. Like, people can literally say what they want, but it doesn't really matter. I kind of like it. I actually like it this way, to be honest with you. No reason to be upset. You gotta get on to some matches, ladies. We got some matches. Those are some nice gifts. I don't think. Did I get them? Did I? Did I really? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Anytime. Anytime, Kokoro. I didn't know. I didn't know how to do with that. I just run a fucking island. You know what I mean? Like that's all I do. I just fucking run an island. I fucking jerk off. That's all I do. What more can I do? What more can I say? It's funny. We've seen. It's the cutscene had Hitomi, Marie, and Kokoro, but Misaki, Nagasa, and Kasumi were nowhere to be found. even though they're on the even though they're everywhere on the fucking poster and shit. Logic. Well, I can see why. It applies to all the characters, but still though, wouldn't it make sense if we saw them first? Anyway, let's start a match. So right now, Lei Feng is our ace player. Let's paradigm shift that around that just a little bit. I want Patty to take the stage for this one. I'm sorry, but at this point, I mean, Lei Feng, look, I love you, baby. I really do. You're like the most gorgeous. You're like the most gorgeous, vibrant creature I've ever seen, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But almost everyone on my channel loves Patty, so I gotta give her the spotlight for this one. I'm sure you'd understand. I'm sure, Lei. I'm sure you'd understand, right? You have such a good heart. You know that. You're always looking out for me. You're always looking out for the other girls too. You're always looking out for everyone that isn't just you. Oh dear, Patty's gonna get a shot here. There you go. That's a good shot, actually. That's a good shot. Nice. Good job, Patty. Now go. Look, oh fuck me. Why did I turn on auto? I didn't even hit that! What the fuck? I didn't hit that button. And then it ends the game prematurely? Like, why did I... Whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Y'all are awkwardly silent over there. What are you... I guarantee you, they're jerking off to it right now.
What? I'm playing freaking Animal Crossing.
Why do I even have y'all here?
I have no idea. I'm literally just sitting here eating food.
I'm playing Animal Crossing.
So you're eating food and watching Tig Bitties. I mean, big titties fucking bounce everywhere.
No, I'm actually not watching it. My phone's down. If I wanted to see big titties, I would just look in a mirror.
You guys make me sick.
How do I make you sick?
You just do.
Or like
Spitting facts.
did nothing.
Lei Feng's gonna get the shot. Here we go. Lei Feng's getting
Girls
the
have
shot.
tits. It's not a. It's nothing new.
Yeah. And I think mine got better ever
There
since
we
I got
go.
some tears.
Patty,
I
if
love
you...
my tits.
I like mine too.
What?
They look way better that way.
Shut up, Patty.
Right? Like with a nice like push-up bra, make them look good. You know.
Someone help her. Crash Mall, do something.
Help
Do
her
something.
what?
Crash Mall, do something with her. I can't do anything.
Do what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
I
I'm just
can't.
talking about.
Look, I can't control her. No matter what I do. I got a comment from somebody on one of my videos when I made a video about the PlayStation and the Saturn who had better graphics. Great vid, sub. Thank you. It's nice to see that people actually appreciate the informative video that was the Saturn versus the PlayStation as far as which one was graphically powerful, and the facts point to the Saturn. Alright? But people are too ignorant to that. But then I have people accusing me of being biased against the PlayStation. I'm like, first of all, the PS1 is my favorite system, so you definitely don't know me. Secondly, this is from a technological standpoint. Just because the Saturn was hard to develop for does not mean that it was that it sucked. That's like saying the first Avengers movie sucked a big one because it was hard to it took like what almost 10 years in the development stage to even come out. Like, that makes no fucking sense at all. But people have their heads up their asses, so it doesn't really surprise me not one bit. I don't know why, but I'm very turned on by that tail that Lei Feng has on her lower back. Why? I don't know. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm sure someone's gonna ask me. I actually don't know. I don't know. It just looks hot, I guess. I know what some people are gonna ask. Are you a furry? No, I'm not. I'm actually not a furry. I'll admit though. I mean, I find furry pretty like a interesting thing, but it's not something I worship or even indulge in. But that's just me.
I think there's a different name for it.
Why do you keep asking me that, Patty? Why do you keep asking me that every time we complete a fucking match? You know what my answer is, so why do you keep asking me that? But you know what? I gotta listen to my audience. I gotta make sure that Patty always has the spotlight. In a way, she's also technically one of my other waifus too, so I kind of have to. I don't know. It's complicated. It's complicated, you know. I don't know how to put this, but I will admit one thing though. Patty is extremely attractive. I mean, you can look at this game and you can obviously tell that Patty is a very attractive lady. Very attractive woman, I'm not gonna lie. However, she's just, I don't know, she just makes me ask so many questions. She just does things that are so questionable sometimes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Go ahead, shoot the ball, Patty. Oh, you're gonna shoot the ball this time? Okay, listen. How many times are you gonna keep hopping up and down so that way we see your fucking titty shape? We get it! You got a chest! You got a bigger chest than my friend Shayna over here. I get it.
No, she doesn't.
If not her, definitely Lei Fing. Look at those Magumbos.
These bitches are double D.
What do you expect? They're from Japan. Of course they're gonna be probably beyond double D at that.
No, I'm talking about me.
Yeah, those girls are not double D's.
You better say you're sorry to them. I swear to fucking God.
See, if
yes,
they're not
Patty!
my size,
Yes!
it's like we faked. Why do you want fake boobs? I mean,
Because
except for my friends
because honestly, real boobs just get me in trouble.
Huh?
Oh, you guys
What?
won't. You'll never catch what I mean by that. Let's just say they get me in trouble. Let's just leave it.
How the hell did they get you in trouble? What?
No, but I'm pretty sure someone's gonna ask. Well, do you have a history of harassing people and shit? I'm like, no, before anyone even starts bringing that up, nope. I don't see a reason to have to touch anybody. To be honest with you. You know, that's it's different. I mean, like, I'm a touchy person. I'm not gonna lie, but that's only with people that I know. But like, if it's just in general, if it's just people in general that I don't even care about, then it's like you're not really gonna see me do that kind of shit. But
is it because your eyes wander?
My eyes wander, meaning.
Is that what gets you in trouble? Your eyes? Girls catch you just staring.
No, the shocking part is that I've never had a female complain to me. Looking at either her chest or her ass or anything. It's shocking to hear that. I've never actually been ridiculed for that.
I mean, some girls take it as a compliment because it makes them feel like they have big boobs and a nice ass. So, I mean, I guess.
Well, I don't exactly
Like,
know.
see, I take it as a compliment because I know I have a nice butt. Well, it's not as nice as my titties, but I have a nice butt. I like
Which
my
is
butt.
fine. Like I said, which is fine. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that you don't. But literally, but I'm just saying.
How dare you look at my butt?
The fuck? You don't do that. Oh my god, what a paradigm shift that was. Y'all heard that, right? She takes it as a compliment, and then what do? I agree with her, and then I get in trouble. That's the shit I'm talking about. Compliments nowadays are now considered offensive.
No, I feel like 99% of guys just look. Anyways.
Patty! It's not funny, Patty.
It giggled like it was though.
Stop being a klutz, you. I almost said it, but I feel like I would have offended people who really love Patty. And I was about to say, stop being a klutz, you slut. Oh, burn! Hey, Fart Legend's back. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Got back. We got some viewers here. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Got a good amount of viewers. That is so awesome. Everyone, I don't know why, everyone just loves it when I stream this game. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'll keep playing it only for the views. You know what I mean? People really, I don't know why people like it.
I said this earlier, it's because there's ass and tits in it. That's the only reason.
The main series has it too, but the only difference is that, well, it's revolved around fighting. This, on the other hand, is specifically for fan service. That's the difference. I mean, literal fan service. Literally. As in, designed to pleasure you. Well, I mean, see, Capcom vs. SNK 2 also has fan service, but the difference between that fan service and this fan service is that, well, just look at the game. Just look at it. What kind of service do you think this is? I think it's pretty obvious. What are you saying? Why would they give Lei Feng such a delicious ass? I swear to fuck. Patty, if you crawl on me, stop! Stop being a bitch! What? Why is everyone looking at me like that? She's literally acting like a bitch. She's fucking crawling to me like a dog. So I'm not exactly off with that. I'm not exactly off with it. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing with my life, man? What am I doing? I'm not doing shit with my life, bruh. I'm just sitting here in front of the computer. I'm looking at virtual titties, man. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm cool. I was just having one of those episodes. I'm cool. Lei Feng's gonna get it. Lei Feng's gonna get it. She's gonna get the ball. Get the ball. Alright. Do you get it? Alright, there you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, now we move on. Can you at least give Patty a chance to shoot the ball? Lei Feng, I thought I told you not to hog the spot. Lei Feng, I thought I told you not to hog the spotlight. If you're gonna keep doing this, then go back to bouncing on Jan Lee's dick. Since that seems to be a distinct possibility. Why is everyone looking at me weird? Look, I think it's pretty obvious that Lei Feng does have romantic feelings for Jan Lee. Which might even explain her insecurity around him. It's been hinted several fucking times. At this moment, I wouldn't be surprised if they fucked already. Well, probably not. Jan Lee is too focused on just being the best damn fighter there is. So he's not really focused on love. I don't blame him. It's a fraud. Love's not for everyone. I completely get it. Yeah, go ahead. We unlock Patty's cutscene. We might as well see it. Here, get rid of that. I was like, why is the camera there? This is just like almost all the other scenes. Not that different. Here, let's get some. I want some free control. Here we go. I like how you can actually control the camera during the cutscenes. It is good, isn't it? There you go. I still like the motion capture. If there's one thing Dead or Alive Extreme is good at, it is motion capture. Motion capture seems to be this game's biggest strength. It's so good that some of you probably know I have the original Dead or Alive Extreme beach volleyball on the original Xbox. The motion capture and the graphics in that game still surprisingly holds up. I'm actually really surprised. You would think that a game like that wouldn't hold up so well, but it does. Sorry. Yeah, it does. That's because the Xbox, you know, since it was built off of PC hardware, obviously it used the most powerful graphical techniques at the time. So, and if you guys do want to see me stream that game too, by all means, let me know. I'm sure people would probably like Venus Vacation better because it's a little bit more in depth, a little bit more complete. But that only depends on what y'all want to see. The difference between Venus Vacation and beach volleyball, Extreme Beach Volleyball, is that in beach volleyball you actually have to move around and hit the ball yourself. Here, obviously, you can tell that each shot is pretty much predetermined by how many points you have for either tech or power. So essentially, like, if you have the most points, you're gonna automatically get the shot. Even if in a realistic situation, that probably wouldn't happen. That's the RPG part of this game.
So Shiz is still jacking off.
I don't know about you, but I am. I'm just not doing.
Shiz.
I'm just not doing it physically, like on camera.
Ah, well, yeah. At least I'm not on camera. I got to.
Good, Patty. Good, Patty.
Ow.
Look, if people are gonna give me shit about like constantly talking down to Patty like she's a dog, look, she has a habit of crawling around a lot. So
Some people like when you talk down to them. The humiliation fetish.
let's not forget too. She in Patty's first scene, she spent like 70% of the scene like crawling around looking for her damn radio or some shit. And then she grabs like a part of her top and then starts like freaking airing out her chest. And I'm like, be careful. If you show a nipple, I will get striked for it. So I'm like, be careful. Then it looked like at 1.2 that Patty tried to take her pants off, almost like she wanted to fuck me or something. I'm like, Patty, no. We just met, and you're about to take your bottom off. I'm like, no, don't do that.
So, how did Cyberpunk go for you?
Cyberpunk went well. I actually, I just recently beat the Nomad Life Path. I still have to upload the playthroughs onto YouTube first.
I know during the character creation, a lot of nudity happened in that.
Oh, you think I don't know? You think I don't know that?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like you ended up accidentally streaming that, like you didn't know that was gonna be a thing.
I remember when I first saw it, I was like, wow, that's the first penis I ever saw since Goku.
Oh, like the first episode.
Look, don't ask me, all right? Look, you know how Japan is, and plus, when you really think about it, it is technically realistic. So at least they got a reason for showing us the D. Little Goku had a little baby dick, and then he winds up having. Pretty much the rest is history from there.
Okay, I only knew about the first episode.
Not gonna lie though, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Seeing the original Dragon Ball was an interesting experience. It really was. Gave me a better
There's
perspective
no
of the
way.
series.
There's no way that was the first time you've seen a dick since you watched Dragon Ball.
What do you mean?
You do not watch any porn?
None.
Okay, let's not bring that in here.
Alright.
You see what they're doing to me, guys? They're trying to expose my nature. I refuse.
Yes, you are a guy. You watch porn. It's fine. Girls
Okay.
watch porn too. It happens.
I have no shame in that. I'm just gonna let everyone know that. However, yeah, you know what? You got a point. What
Half
the
the
fuck?
time we're like playing games, I'm watching it.
That's so funny.
Wait a minute. Let's look at Tamaki. Tamaki, what are you wearing? Oh, that's one of the. That's one of those like. This looks like one of those Valkyrie bikinis that you had. All right, Tamaki. All right. Actually, hold on a second. Wait, we don't have Tamaki on it? No, we only have Tamaki in the Singapore version. I forgot. My fault. Wait a minute. Luna is. Oh wait, that's right. We just got Luna. I forgot about that. All right, so we still. Okay. Let me think for a second. Let me think. Who hasn't gotten the spotlight yet either? Who hasn't gotten it? Perfect. What? Which one are you? You know what? We gotta get the spotlight to Fiona. You know why? She hasn't been seen in any games yet. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Hold on for a second, y'all.
Looking back on my life, I met a lot of beautiful girls, but you're unlike any other. I've never known anyone as perfect as you are. Whose colors like the cloudless skies. I lose my mind when it blows in the wind. As sweet as mellow passion, you're the one I've been searching for. I wanna live my life contigo, be with you for the rest of my life. Girl, I can definitely say that I'll never put no one above you. Why don't you dance again conmigo? All you do is follow my lead.
Sorry about that.
You appeared in my life, baby.
That was quicker than I expected.
Everyone keeps bothering me. It's getting on my nerves. So, all right, Fiona. Fiona's gonna be on there. What the hell? Should we have? Should I put Neo? No, Neo. Neo Tengu, you be a good girl and stay put. I'll just grab Hitomi instead. Everyone loves Hitomi, so makes sense. Fan favorite character. Why not? Oh, woo, pardon me. All right, what do we put on it? What are we gonna put on to you? Should we put on one of your SRs? Well, that depends. What do we got for what we got for Fiona? Oh yeah, that's right. That flashy uniform was one of her SSRs. Wait a minute, you don't have an S? I was about to say, I'm like, I know Fiona has an SR. I'm like, go ahead, where's that? We're at a low rank. We're facing a low rank fucking player right now, so don't be intimidated by any of them. Plus, you guys are leveled up higher, so you guys have a better chance at winning anyway. I'm just screwing around. Because to be honest with you, I really don't give a shit about the points. I just want to give some of these characters more exposure. You know what I mean? And no, I don't mean that kind of exposure. So seriously, somebody actually dropped a like on the stream. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I don't know what it is that you guys like about this game so much, but this game looks perfectly normal to me. Perfect. Hitomi, focus!
Obviously, the gameplay.
There you go. Oh, and you got a skill. Stamina. Good shot, Hitomi. Good shot. My God, Fiona. I'm sorry, I just can't help the fact that Hitomi is wearing a friggin' thong. Unless that's the way, I don't know. I don't know how these bikinis work. If I'm telling you the truth. Fiona's gonna get the ball. Focus on her. All right, that was a good nice shot, Fiona. Good shot. Now you know what to do. Hi. What do you say? Why do you say hi? Hello, 8-Bit. How you doing, man? Merry Christmas Eve to you too, man. Always happy to have you on here. To be honest with you, I was wondering where you were. Fiona, what are you doing? I was about to say, if you got a little too close to me, I would have pulled out my gun. You know, this gun right here.
All right, no, that's fine.
Pow.
All right.
Wait, what'd you just say, Crash Mall?
Said that's what I expected.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, I have to watch everything Crash Mall says. He has a habit of taking a lot of things
I say
out of
nothing
context.
wrong. I say nothing wrong. And yes, everything is out of context.
Oh no. And we also got another like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just noticed that. Thank you. Hey, you guys are really going nuts for these streams, aren't you? You guys must really like it when you see streams like this. I mean, is it really that good to y'all? The fact that I'm even spending so much time playing this friggin' game here. Who do we got? Lei Fang versus Marie. Alright, not bad. School stuff has been biting me, but since I'm on vacation, I can do more stuff. Good. Good. I would merely suggest 8-Bit that you use your time wisely. Seriously. Cause you know you have to get. Oh, nice! You got a drum setup kit. That's dope, man. A drum kit setup. I actually wish I had that. You don't want to know what I wish for? The thing is, now that you brought up instruments, I actually have an interesting story that a lot of people don't know about me. There was a time in my life when I was like, I forgot how old I was. I remember I used to play the acoustic guitar at one point. I wasn't like top notch at playing it, but I knew how to get down with it. You know what I mean? Like, music is something that's always been a part of me in a way, because like I always grew up listening to music and stuff like that. So at this magnitude, even if you know, music composing isn't necessarily like something I would see myself doing in the future for as a full-time career, it was something that I just found deep interest in. So I remember, I think it was my aunt that got it for me. I think it was for my birthday. I can't remember. But I remember she got me the acoustic guitar. I remember I would always keep playing that sucker all the time. There was like this, I can't remember. There was like this one tune that I came up with. Sounded pretty good. Actually, if you listen to Master Reptile, my music, which is on Spotify and all that stuff, I forget. There's one of the songs on there is actually a composition from a guitar song that I did when I think I was like 11 at the time when we had it. When I had it. Yeah, and it's stop walking towards me like that, Fiona, or else I will grab your neck and do very illegal things to you. Anyway, so one of the Master Reptile songs, I can't remember which one it was inspired by that guitar composition that I had made during that time. As far as drum kits go, I was actually interested in wanting to try out the. I was actually interested in wanting to try out the guitars at some point. The only I mean, not the guitars, I'm sorry, the drums at one point. The only reason how come I didn't get to it is because I was so focused on the guitars. And plus, you know, I have a very lousy attention span. With guitars, you have to be, I mean, not guitars, with why do I keep saying that? With drums, you have to be very exceptional at dividing your attention when you're playing like the cymbals and the snares and the kicks. Like, you're literally, like, every muscle, you have to make sure you do it all at once. That's why, in most cases, when people do, like, takes for songs, when they're recording songs and stuff like that, what they do is that they record multiple takes of the drums. What they do is that they usually record the cymbals on a separate audio track, and then they put the snares on a separate track, and the same thing goes for the kick. I mean, I think for the most part, I think they do Kiss the Stairs in the same take. But as far as symbols go, I don't know. But there are some people who are exceptionally talented who can do all three, who can hit all three drum kit parts at once. It's just that you have to be very good at multitasking. Like, you just have to be really good at multitasking your muscles. That's all I'm trying to say. I unfortunately can't do that. I think you personally can do it, but that's only if you actually put in the work. You said that was your birthday gift too. Yeah, it's funny. I believe the acoustic guitar was a birthday gift from mine too, but I just don't remember right now. I wish I remembered, but I don't. So that's the unfortunate part. Although I still think it's pretty nice that you're you know, playing these instruments as a way of making a name for yourself. If you see yourself doing this in the future, I merely suggest you keep going. What the fuck? Fiona, what did you do? Oh, you got a shot. Okay, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Okay, Fiona, we're gonna give you more. We're gonna give you more for the spotlight. How's that sound? All right. I'll tell you what. We'll give more of the spotlight for you. I'll pair you up with Patty. I was gonna say Leifang, but she needs a break. She needs to. I don't know. She needs to do something with fucking Jan Lee. Probably call him up for a fucking session, get a room together, and do whatever they whatever it is that fucking Chinese people do in sex. I don't know. Something like that. Okay, we're gonna put this SSR on you, Fiona. You need to power up. All right, where is it? There it is. There we go. We want it as high as possible so that we can utilize its skills. Not exactly the highest, but it'll do. There you go. You actually got something you can wear on your arms. Now we can give you some potential. So this time, here's the plan. Fiona, you're gonna team up with Patty. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna team up with Patty. We'll make sure. I'll keep you as the ace player for a while, just to get you more exposure. Although I trust that you won't expose yourself to my audience. If you do that, I will ban you. Sorry, Annie. Oh, great. She's got a special skill. She's got, I think, Killer Spike. That's not good. I mean, actually, that's good. What am I saying? That's not good. It's only not good if, like... It's not good if, you know, if she was on the opposite side. But she's over here with us. So that's good. Calm down, Patty. What's up with the game speed? I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, your old copy of a game. What game was it? You said it was at least $4. What game was it for the PS2 that you had to replace? The thing is that, okay, you probably don't know this, but I actually have a copy of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the PS2. For some reason, even though the game does run, it's just very unstable, like it won't run properly. So what I'm planning to do is to either get it fixed or clean or whatever, or just, you know, buy a whole new copy, like just in general. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I would like to make sure that I can get it fixed and stuff, but even I'm not sure of that. There are ways, you know, you want to know something, 8-bit? There are ways of cleaning up your disc without having to spend a whole lot of money on a whole new game. It's just that it requires, I'm trying to remember what it requires. I think it requires, there's a particular substance that you need. It's not alcohol. It's definitely not rubbing alcohol. You need sandpaper, and you need, I can't remember what the... It's the stuff that you use on car tires. Apparently, that stuff actually works good on CDs, apparently. Like, what they do is that they kind of, like... I guess in a way, they kind of fix, like, the scratches. Like, they kind of regenerates it and stuff. They smooth it out, in a way. Kind of similar to how... How do I put this? You know how when you put lotion on your skin, it moisturizes your dry skin? Essentially, what this tire fluid does is that it smooths out the disc so that way it can be, that way your console can read it again. Is what I'm trying to say. I've never done it before, but I have seen people do it as like a home remedy. Apparently, it actually does work. Based on what I'm seeing. Patty, what are you looking at? Patty, I mean, Fiona. Fiona! What are you doing? Forget it. Yeah, toothpaste is also one of those home remedies that apparently fixes CDs too. Oh, it was a James Bond game. Okay. Agent Under. I heard of Agent Under Fire. Now I've never played it before, but I've actually heard of it though. I've mostly been sticking to Siphon Filter, like when it comes to like games with agents and stuff like that. Either that or Metal Gear or something. It's not to say I don't respect James Bond. Trust me, I do. But it's just that when it came to PlayStation, I just grew up playing Siphon Filter, which had, you know, Gabriel Logan, as I'm pretty sure some of you probably remember. Siphon Filter is one of those franchises that I think should come back at some point. I wanted it to come back for the PS4, but I don't know why they didn't decide to bring it back. Even if it's like a reboot or a remake or whatever, that would still be nostalgia up the ass, man. They should really consider bringing it back. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I would bring it back. I would bring it back myself, especially since, you know, let's face it, a lot of gaming fans nowadays are hardcore fans that grew up with gaming since like the 90s and stuff, and even the early 2000s. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you do that, like if you bring it back, it'll probably sell really well because Siphon Filter is a well-known franchise, and it's very well respected too, because not only is it one of Sony's original games for the PlayStation, but it's also, you know, it also tells a very interesting story too. I mean, obviously there are games that tell a much better story than Siphon Filter, but for you know, for an exclusive game, it's still really good. Crash Bandicoot is my favorite platforming game ever. Not gonna lie. Most people's favorite is probably Super Mario or Sonic the Hedgehog. Mine's is Crash Bandicoot. Because I just love, like, first off, fun challenge, amazing graphics for 96, you know, and the Easter eggs and all that stuff. It's just incredible. And as far as Simpsons Hit and Run, I know that Simpsons Hit and Run is a very popular GTA clone, but I have one major confession. First off, I also love The Simpsons, the animated show. Love it. But I have a confession. I've never played Simpsons Hit and Run. I've seen it before because my maternal cousin used to have that on the PS2. I would watch him play it all the time and just remembering I remember how cartoonish and over the top it was. So, but honestly, I've never played it before, like for myself. I want to because, like I said, I love The Simpsons, and who doesn't love GTA parodies? Honestly, there are some GTA clones out there that I feel like is better than GTA itself. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion, is the most overrated game franchise ever. I'm sorry, it pains me to admit that, but that's not to say that I don't respect the franchise. I do. Like, you know, my favorite one of the series is San Andreas, and my second favorite is Vice City. So it's not like I don't. It's not like I don't enjoy the Grand Theft Auto games. It's just that there's games that I'd rather invest more time into than GTA. Like Cyberpunk. Like, I see myself investing more hours on Cyberpunk than GTA because Cyberpunk has, well, for one thing, the RPG elements keep it interesting, and the fact that there's multiple endings in the game, as well as 3 different life paths and different outcomes depending on the choices you make and the relationships that you build with the characters in the game, makes for basically a ton of different playthroughs. There's always something different happening in it, and that adds and that only helps the replay value, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's why I see myself playing Cyberpunk more than GTA, for that reason alone. Most people are just upset about it right now because it's incredibly glitchy, which is understandable, but right now they just recently released like patches to fix all the problems and stuff, so they're definitely taking a step in the right direction. I get why people are angry because this game has been hyped up for like 10 years and stuff, and people expected better from it. But honestly, I feel like people are just, you know, overreacting a lot. And I honestly don't care what anyone says. Cyberpunk is definitely Game of the Year. I'm sorry. It's Game of the Year. I don't give a fuck if, you know, The Last of Us Part 2 won it at the Game Awards. I'm like, I don't care. Which I'm sure it is. I'm sure that, you know, The Last of Us Part 2 is a great game, even though I'm sure, you know, there's a lot of people who keep shitting on it, which I don't understand. But if anybody has played it, don't spoil it, because I haven't played it yet. I still haven't even beat the first Last of Us yet. So I have to go through that first, then I'm going to go through Part 2, and then we're going to see what happens. Now, as far as what I think is the best game of the year, definitely has to go to Cyberpunk. I'm not disappointed by Cyberpunk at all. It was everything I expected it to be. The glitches were questionable, but I've never really encountered that many glitches. And as far as performance goes, yes, it does have a performance problem. It does drop a lot of frames. Even if you have the RTX 30 series, it does tend to drop a lot of frames, but that's because of how huge the game is. So often people had to tone down their settings just to get that, you know, perfect speed, you know what I mean? So, but the good news is that with PC, I finally managed to get a much better performance, and it worked after I tweaked the settings, turned down some of the shadows and lighting settings and stuff like that, but still kept the level of detail and the textures of the models and stuff at a high, so that way I can still get that crisp, clear, sharp, vibrant graphics and stuff. And yeah, the game has been working just fine for me. So I can't find a way to complain. So yeah, I love Cyberpunk. If anything, I actually had more fun with Cyberpunk than I did with Final Fantasy VII Remake, to tell you the truth. Now, it's not to say that I don't like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I love Final Fantasy VII Remake, but the thing is that I don't like it as much as the original. The original Final Fantasy VII will always be the definitive Final Fantasy VII experience for me personally. But also, some of the side quests in Remake are redundant as hell, and some of them are even pointless, to the point where I'm like, the game would be so much better if that side quest was never in the game. Like, that's what I'm thinking. It's like I said, some of the side quests in the games is just really stupid. Like, it's like the one side quest where I'm pretty sure some of you probably know one of the kids, Betty. One of the kids from Midgar. There's a side quest in it where Cloud has to find her cats and stuff, and then they just run off, and they're just like, what the fuck? Does it help you have a relationship with Betty to some extent? Not really. I don't really know. I didn't really know as much of a difference as far as Cloud's relationship with Betty after that. At least in Cyberpunk, it makes sense. I built a relationship with Judy Alvarez, and she remained my friend. I built a relationship with River, kept a relationship, and did a bunch of side quests with him and stuff. So yeah, that actually worked. Telltale Cyberpunk? I've never heard of Telltale Cyberpunk. Is that based off of the Cyberpunk series? Like for the tabletop games? Fiona, what are you doing? You know what, I don't even care what she's doing. She's the least of my concern at this point. Well, anyway, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think Cyberpunk side quests, some of the side quests in Cyberpunk is pretty dumb. Like the one with River where you're playing the AR game with his kids and stuff. It was stupid. But the good news is that it doesn't last very long. It's quite short. And not only that, but most of the side quests for the most part actually do have some relevance, if I'm being honest with you. You know what I mean? In Remake, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, they are somewhat important in the sense that, you know, Cloud is building a reputation as, you know, a mercenary in Midgard that everyone can come to when there's a task that needs to be done. That being said, though, I still don't think they had as much relevance and importance as in Cyberpunk. I sound a little biased for saying that. I understand. I understand that people are going to say you're just biased against Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's perfectly understandable. However, I'll make it very clear. I like Remake. I love Remake. And I love Cyberpunk as well. But Cyberpunk, just overall, just feels more, I guess, more, I wouldn't say complete, because, you know, Remake is complete, but with Cyberpunk, it just feels more linear, I guess? Like the overall structure, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's the best way I can explain it. Other than that, I can't offer a better explanation for that. The only way to know is to play it yourself, and I dare you. First thing, you're gonna like Remake. You're gonna love Final Fantasy VII Remake. I highly recommend getting both games. They won't disappoint you. Although, if you do have a PS1 lying around, buy the original. If you do have a PS1 lying around. Or PS2 or PS3, just get it. You're not gonna regret it. Why are you bending over, Patty? Is there an invisible dick? Like sliding? You know what? Forget what I just said. I'm not even gonna go there. Sure thing, Fiona. You want to know something that I find incredibly disturbing? Fiona is actually shorter than Patty. Patty is like, I mean, do you see how long Patty's legs are? They're Stacy Keebler long. Oh. I hope everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say fucking Stacy Keebler. I'm gonna tell you right now. Her legs are that of a goddess, and you'll be drooling for days. Not even gonna lie to you, Stacy Keebler. I used to have a crush on her when I was a kid because I remember I used to play the WWE games. And I remember I used to see her and all that stuff. I used to have a crush on Tori Wilson, Lita, and Stacy Keebler. Lita especially. Lita. Lita was everyone's crush. I'm not even gonna lie.
Have a good night.
You as well, Mr. Crashmall.
Merry Christmas. I won't be here before then.
I've also been playing. I've been also playing old Mario games, especially the newest compilation, Super Mario 3D All Stars, especially Mario 64. Just sad now I can't do the glitch that's well known, the BLG. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what the glitch looks like. I know, but I do know what you're talking about. The thing is, in fact, I haven't announced this yet. to anybody on YouTube who's watching this, on December 28th, I'm going to be switching. That's a metaphor. I'm basically saying I'm getting my Nintendo Switch. I already ordered the damn thing. I just gotta wait for it. So when I do get it, I'm probably gonna have a little stream where I play Mario Kart on it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it. First off, that's New Year's week, so I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it, honestly. You know, the Switch has been out for 3 years, and I'm just now getting one. But hey, better late than never. You know what I mean? Eventually, what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna get Ultra Street Fighter 2. I'm gonna get the Hori fighting stick so I can play Street Fighter 2 because you know I love fighting games. So gotta have my fighting games, and that's another thing. I gotta get Dragon Ball Fighters. What else? Blaze Blue as well. I basically gotta grab a lot of fighting games. The only reason I want my Switch is because of the vast majority of fighting games that are on there. Like if there's anything that the Switch can do, this is majority of fighting games. Although for the most part, you would probably see me do on PC most likely. But you know, the Switch needs some love. You know what I mean? Nintendo's gotta have that love. And remember too, PlayStation wasn't the only thing that I grew up playing. Like I grew up playing with Nintendo as well because I used to have the N64 as a kid. Like I remember I didn't have it. It belonged to my maternal cousin, and my paternal cousin, on the other hand, had the Super Nintendo. I remember I used to play the shit out of that, and I used to play the shit out of this N64. And then I think it was Christmas of 06 or 07. I think it might have been 06. I remember my parents bought the Nintendo Wii around the time when it first came out. I remember distinctly seeing the commercials as the Wii as a kid, and just remembering how awestruck I was at the fact that you could do motion controls and stuff like that. Yeah, you could do like motion controls and stuff like that. Like that was so interesting. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I remember that they got they got the Wii around the time when it first came out, and like I said, I saw the commercials. I remember it distinctly. There was like these Nintendo folks that would show up to your door and they would be like, "We would like to play." It would just like come with the remote, and then they would like start playing with like the families and stuff. Like it was so awesome. And then I remember that one Christmas we got the Wii. It may not have been 06, it may have been 07. Yeah, I think it might have been 2007. Yeah, but we got the Wii, and I was like, holy shit. Like in the back of my head, I was so excited that we got it. And one of the games that I would always like invest several hours into was Wii Sports, because, well, for one thing, Wii Sports was always bundled with the Wii because Wii Sports was made specifically to show off the power of the Wii at the time. Considering that it was 2006 and it had such incredible motion controls, shows that the Wii has stood the test of time and it still holds up to this day. Like, honestly, you know, even with the Switch, I can't still live without the Wii. I think the Nintendo Wii truly is one of the greatest video game consoles ever made, specifically for that reason. You know what I mean? Cause like I used to play Wii Sports on there, Mario Kart Wii, Wii Sports Resort. I remember when that came out, I was like, holy shit, they made a sequel to the original Wii Sports. I'm like, they must have included more games, so obviously this is gonna be a lot better. And well, even though I didn't find it as good as the first, it was still a damn good sequel. Like I still love Wii Sports Resort. I like it. It was such a great game. And then the Virtual Console too. The Virtual Console was incredible. Like it was filled with like all these classic games like Sega Genesis, the NES, the Super Nintendo, the N64. Like it had everything on there. It was just like, oh my god! I remember. And not only that, but they also had Neo Geo on there, like Neo Geo AES or MVS games. Like, you know, they had Neo Geo games on it. One of the games that I bought on there was King of Fighters because I remember. Because I used to play King of Fighters 95 on the PlayStation 1. So then upon figuring out that it was also available on the Wii's Virtual Console, I was like, all right, let's go. I want to play it. So I bought King of Fighters 94 through 96. And oh my god, it was a trip down memory lane. Even though I sucked at the games at the time, it was still fun to play. even though I wasn't that much into 2D fighting games like I am now. You know what I mean? So oh my god, I could literally go on. I could literally go on all day talking about my memories with this with the Wii. The Wii is a console that I honestly still think should be in your collection.
どこか遊びに行かない？
It should stay in everybody's collection. What else was I gonna say? I do play Mario Kart in my free time with people online, but you pay $20 a year for for online, and it comes with NES and SNES games. Are you talking about the Switch? Is that what the Switch does? Like you pay like a yearly membership and you get access to NES and Super Nintendo games? If that is the case, then you know what? Sign me up. I mean, this sucks that I would have to pay money to play online when I can do that on Steam. But hey, look at that. That's a step in the right direction. The Wii commercials were nostalgic to my 6-year-old brain. I told you, they were nostalgic for everybody. You know what I mean? And I invested hours into Mario Galaxy when I was 7 when I got my Wii in 2011. Yeah, like I said, I think you were like a toddler 8-bit when the Wii first came out. I was 6 years old when the Wii first came out. And I remember, like I said, you pretty much said it yourself. I remember distinctly how it was when it first came out. Like all the commercials and stuff. They left a permanent image in my brain. And yes, I'm intentionally keeping this camera on so that way as I'm having this conversation with you guys can have Lei Feng just staring at you flirtingly the whole time. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to be stared at by Lei Feng? She's one of the cutest characters in Dead or Alive. Oh, you are talking about the Switch. That's what I thought. Because, like I said, I'm just now getting the Switch, so I'm pretty new to this. You know what I mean? It's great. It's great that you're preparing me for it. So, like I said, I will do a premiere stream hopefully when I get the time when I get my Switch. The problem is that I'm gonna be working that week. I don't know if I'm gonna be working on New Year's Eve. I probably am. But yeah, that is what's gonna happen. But I would love to do premiere stream of the Switch. Once I finally get everything. It also comes with Animal Crossing too. I've never played Animal Crossing before, but I'm sure it's fun. Because, I do love role-playing games and stuff like that. Everyone goes nuts about Animal Crossing, so evidently, Animal Crossing has a place in a lot of people's lives. But, like I was saying, when the Wii U came out, right? I'm pretty sure most of you know that the Wii U was originally supposed... The way the Nintendo Switch is, the Wii U was originally supposed to be like that. But the problem was that it wasn't actually portable. Plus, console at the same time. You know what I mean? That was the bullshit part. You couldn't play at any place you wanted with your Wii U. You had to still be within range. That was one of the main reasons why the Wii U failed. However, I argue that the Wii U is not bad. Not a bad system at all. You know what I mean? Because there were some great things about it, and the one of the few things that was great about it was the fact that it was 100% compatible with Wii games. You couldn't play GameCube games except if they were downloaded, I think. But you could play the Wii in HDMI because you got to remember the original Wii used AV cable, it used AV composite. But the Wii U uses HDMI, so essentially you would be playing Wii games at a much better quality. That's the reason why I would most recommend, like, if you want to play the Wii again, I highly recommend getting the Wii U instead because you'll get much better visual fidelity. Not to mention the Wii U actually has a few games. It actually had another Wii Sports game that utilizes the same features as Resort and stuff. So that's why I recommend you get the Wii U instead of the original Wii. Unless you're a diehard purist like myself. You know what I mean? Honestly, I wish I never gave away my Wii U, to be honest with you. Doing that was a big mistake. The only reason I did that at the time was because I was desperate for money. But I should have known better not to do that. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus. It's funny. It's funny. I've actually did a good job trying to focus on what I was trying to say. Now I'm starting to get distracted because of how Lei Feng is looking at me. And before anyone asks, I refuse to change it. I'm sorry. I'm stubborn. So I'll just let Lei Feng continue to look at me seductively as I get distracted. I mean, look at her fucking eyes, bruh. Like, oh my god, her eyes are fucking stunning as fuck, bro. Hold on a second. So, back to my point. If you were to ever get another Wii U is the way to go. No doubt about it. The Wii U should be the console of choice if you want to play Wii games again. Like, at the highest fidelity as you can. Big reason for that being is because you, like I said, you get visual quality. I think you get up to like either 720p or 1080p, something like that. I actually don't remember, to be honest with you. Hi, Luna. Don't mind Luna, y'all. She's just emotionless. Look at her face. Her face just looks blank. She's not even upset. She's not even happy. She's just blank. To be fair, that is the point of Luna's character. She's portrayed as an eccentric, emotionless bitch, for lack of a better term. Anyway, see what I mean? See what I mean? Anyway, let me go back to my point before. No, I'm not salivating before anyone else. I'm not salivating. I'm not fucking salivating, bro. So, the reason why I recommend the Wii U is because, first off, it's the latest one. You'll get a lot more out of that. And plus, if you're wondering if you could easily hack it or jailbreak it like the original Wii, yes, you can. Because I'm pretty sure someone's probably going to ask, well, can you jailbreak, the Wii U? How is that? Yes, you definitely can. And Luna, I have one question. Who touched you there? Who touched you? Like, what? Who touched you? That worries me on a fundamental level. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, you can jailbreak the Wii U so that way you can still play backups and stuff like that, just like the original Wii U. So it's not like it's a complete piece of crap. I never thought it was a piece of shit to begin with anyway. I always thought the Wii U was just heavily criticized way too harshly. Yeah, it does display 1080p. I'm seeing it now. Yeah, it does display 1080p. But remember what I said, it's backwards compatible 100% with the Wii. That's why that one would be the one I would definitely use. Not to mention some of the virtual console, and keep in mind the virtual console is still being supported for the Wii U too. So if you're trying to like download like classic like NES or Super Nintendo shit, you'll probably get a lot more out of that. You know what I mean? I know the Switch can do that too. I know the Switch does that too, because each Nintendo console that comes out, they always like release like a whole bundle of like retro classics and shit. You know what I mean? So of course the Switch is gonna be like that. So I don't know what I'm saying. Games that I recommend if you're into first-party Nintendo games. I'm not into all first-party Nintendo games, but there are a few that I do love, like Mario. Shut up, Luna. I'm telling a story. Sorry, I was being rudely interrupted by her. Who would have thought that Luna would do some shit like that? Don't do that fucking shit again, you fucking whore. Do you get me? Or else I will do something very illegal to you. You can stare at me like that all you want, but it don't mean jack shit to me. Do you understand? Anyway. Sorry, I had to do that. For the Switch, Odyssey is best alongside Zelda Breath of the Wild. I heard Breath of the Wild was really good. And 3D All-Stars. But for original Odyssey, yeah. Okay. I heard a lot of great things about Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, as far as I'm concerned, is widely regarded as one of the best games ever made, which is not an uncommon occurrence because a lot of Nintendo's games are regarded as some of the best games ever made, which is great. But I just want to know what it is about Breath of the Wild that people love about it so much that because I'm like, what about Ocarina of Time? That one was regarded as one of, if not the greatest game of all time. Although I probably would deny that there are games that I think are better than it. I have played Ocarina of Time for it. Great game, but it's gonna sound funny. I for some reason don't love it as much as most people do. Maybe because I don't know. I might have had a different mindset. Shut the fuck up, Luna. Luna! How many times do I have to tell? This bitch won't listen to me. Yeah, it has a... Breath of the Wild is regarded for its open-ended gameplay, attention to detail, and regarded as one of the greatest video games of all time, signing it as a landmark in open-world design. But it also received minor criticism for its technical performance at launch. Wow. Criticism for technical performance at launch. Jeez, that sounds familiar. That sounds like... Oh my god! Cyberpunk 2077! Wow! I keep telling people that a lot of games have problems when they first launch, which is why games get updated all the time. So I don't know why people are so shocked that Cyberpunk has problems. That's why I didn't jump on the bandwagon like most people did when it came to hating on Cyberpunk. Because I'm like, how can I hate a game that's still very playable? And not only that, the game just came out and it's very problematic. The PS5 just came out. Of course it's going to be problematic. The Xbox Series S just came out. That's also going to be problematic. A lot of things that are usually on launch are usually going to have a lot of cons on launch, which is why you always have to give them time and be patient for them to update. And yes, Luna is definitely paying attention because she hasn't lost eye contact. I appreciate that. That being said, yes. A lot of, you know, new stuff, particularly electronics or video games or whatever, are usually very problematic on launch. So it's not even like it's anything new. Like I said, I feel like what fueled people's anger was the fact that Cyberpunk has been in the development phase for like, I'm sorry, I'm not staring at your chest, Luna. I swear to God, I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't even think she cares. Look. I'm looking at her chest and she's not even reacting. She does not care. She wants me to look down there. Well, guess what? I'm a simp. All right, I'm a simp. And you know what? It's a good thing I'm saying this on YouTube because did you guys know that on Twitch that word is actually forbidden, and if you say it, you can get banned? Which doesn't make any sense because simp is not even that much of it's not even an offensive word at all. Like, they took off the N-word. They actually finally banned the N-word, which I don't know why it took them so long to do that. That's understandable. That's actually a racist term. But simp? That only the word simp only refers to a guy who does favors for a woman who could pretty much care less about them, really. Always doing good deeds for them. I don't have an ounce of a clue what you're saying, Luna. I don't have an ounce of a clue what the hell you're talking about. I'm just saying. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why did they ban that? I played it. It's like a mix of Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword, but graphically it's beautiful. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Like I said, it's hard for me to critique it right now because you know, it's hard for me to critique it at this moment because I don't necessarily get out of my face, Luna. Get out of my sight. Because I've never played it before. I'm sure it's very interesting. Whatever the hell you just said, Patty. I don't know. So, I gave my time to buy the Switch was around late 2017, especially after all the bugs I saw from a friend that bought one on launch. Yeah, like I said, a lot of games are problematic on launch. That's all I'm saying. But you said that after all the bugs were fixed. So, you know, that's nice. That's nice. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's completely fine. Like you know what I mean? That is 100% fine. Your mom plays Animal Crossing on your Switch. Oh wow. So much for sharing, am I right? Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Yeah, you guys should be happy. I just pulled up your favorite waifus on your fucking screen. Patty. Although I'm in no position to complain because Patty is a waifu of mine too. I'm sorry. Her personality is just too intoxicating for me to hate her. I just don't like it when she acts like a dog. That turns me off. It seems weird. So anyway, well, I was saying, what the hell was I saying? Fuck. I don't even remember an ounce of fucking clue what I'm saying. My mind just goes everywhere. I think I pretty much just said everything, really. But if I had the opportunity to get another Wii U, trust me, I would. Because given the way that Wii U was a big mistake, if I had kept it right now, I would actually be doing like a lot of streams and stuff where I'm playing Wii Sports and shit. Where what I would do is that I would have the camera like put in my TV. You know, since my camera is a wide angle camera, it can see the whole room, so you can see me like literally doing action and stuff like that. The only thing is though, is that I would just need like a microphone where you guys can hear me really, really well, which is why I want the HyperX microphone. I know that most people would probably go for the Blue Yeti, but I wanted to get the HyperX because I heard the HyperX is somewhat superior because it has a built-in filter compared to the Yeti. So I wanted to get that, and when I do, I wanted to do Wii Sports because it sounds pretty fun. Like, and then having a face cam would probably be different. It would be unique. It would be a great way for me to stand out. You know what I mean? Like just being able to like get physically into the game. You know what I mean? Like that's so cool. Like imagine me like doing bowling or fucking boxing or baseball or golf or whatever live in front of a fucking face cam and all that shit. Dude, that would be great. But I can't have that happen right now because I don't fucking have it. So as far as this Nintendo Switch goes, that's a different story, It's a very different story. I honestly just can't wait until I get it because as far as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe goes, I heard a lot of great things. First off, I've always loved, if there's any first-party Nintendo games that I really love, it's the Mario Kart series. I love it. As far as Zelda goes, I do want to get into it, but I'm probably going to start with the NES games first. Probably. And but like I said, Mario Kart, on the other hand, I've always loved. I mean, like I said, I'm not sure if you can see in the background, but my copy of Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube is over there. So yes, I do love Mario Kart a lot. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is currently the Nintendo Switch's best-selling game right now. It's also the best-selling game on the Wii U as well too. I don't know what the difference is between the deluxe version versus the original version. I know that people still liked it, but as far as the Switch version goes, I don't know what that does. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm just reading it right now. It includes all previously released DLC. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. That makes sense. What it does is that it released it puts all the DLC from Mario Kart 8 and the Wii U all into one game, and it plays at 1080p when it's docked and 720p when you're playing it in handheld, which is what the Switch does. Like when you're playing on handheld, it does 720p. That I know because because like I said, I do have friends, even family members, who have a Switch, so it's not like I'm completely blind to this. All these waifus, I'm talking in fishy Bob Boobkin's voice, SMG4 reference. Really 8-bit, like really, dude. I'm just saying, you good, man, you good. But come on, though. Look at Patty. Look at Patty. Isn't she the cutest thing you've ever seen? Like, look at her hair, the white hair, and her tan skin, and this insanely cute smile in her very vibrant gray eyes. Like, my God. She has a very intoxicating personality, although the way she was, I don't know, she was just extremely flirty the first time we met her. She, like I said, she would take her top, she took her top, and then she would, like, air out her chest. She would air out her chest, even though it didn't look like she was sweating that much. And then she almost took her pants off. I'm like, Patty, we just met. Don't do that. Then when I gave her a radio back, she had the nerve to jump on me and fucking hug me. I'm like, whoa, I was not expecting that to happen. It feels so real. It does, doesn't it? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like, of course it's fictional characters, but it does feel real. It's like you look at her. That's the one thing I love about this game. The graphics are incredible. Like, you know what I mean? Some of these characters actually do look... I actually think that some of these characters actually look better in here than they do in Dead or Alive 6. And that game just recently came out, whereas Venus Vacation has been out for 3 years. Oh, and speaking of Dead or Alive Extreme, did you guys know that Dead or Alive Extreme 3 is also available on the Switch? Yeah. If you guys are wondering, Venus Vacation is literally the PC version of Dead or Alive Extreme 3. But, you know, obviously there's some small changes that were made to it. But Venus Vacation is basically the PC version of Extreme 3. It's also available on the PS4, too. So if you guys do want to see me do Dead or Alive Extreme 3 on either PS4 or the Switch or whatever, please spam the chat. I don't think Patty is in it. In fact, Patty's not in it. The only Venus Vacation character that's in Extreme 3 is Misaki. All the other characters like Nagisa, Sayuri, Tsukushi, Tamaki, Patty, of course, we already mentioned Patty. They're nowhere to be found in Extreme 3. It would be cool if they were, but Venus Vacation is the one that gets all the support. So if you do want to see it, let me know. I would love to do Extreme 3 on the Switch. In fact, because it's the best part about it is that you guys may be wondering, but Extreme 3 never came out in America, so how can you play it? Well, the thing is that even though Extreme 3 never came out in America, in fact, Venus Vacation never came out in America either. You might be wondering, how am I playing that? That's because I'm playing this through DMM Games, which allows you to download Japanese games. So it's not like the game is completely off limits to Americans. You know what I mean? But as far as Extreme 3 goes, even though it's been released in Asian countries only, the best part about it is that buying Dead or Alive Extreme 3 on the PS4 or Switch, well, for at least an American PS4 and Switch, is not going to be a problem because it's region free. So you can literally play the game if you want. You know what I mean? That's the best part. It's region free, which is why, you know, Americans have access to it. 8-Bit says yes. Sure, I'll do it. I just gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta acquire the game. Switch is not region locked. I know. Like I said, I literally just mentioned that Dead or Alive Extreme 3 is region free. So yeah, since it's region free, I can play it on the Switch and the PS4. The same thing goes for Venus Vacation. It's region region free, so I can, well, except for the Steam version. But honestly, the Steam version, in my opinion, is inferior to the version I'm playing right now, the DMM version. The only problem is that, you know, this one's Japanese language only, so unless you understand Japanese, then you're probably not going to play this game pretty well. Because the Steam version can only be accessed if you use a VPN, like Singapore, which is where the game is released at. Well, as far as this one goes, this is the Japanese version. You can easily download it through DMM games. They even have a cloud-based version of it, but you can also physically download it to your computer too, and you don't have to use a VPN, because like I said, it's region-free. So, this is the version to get because it has more characters. Like I said, Patty is one of them. It has more content. Like, it feels more complete compared to the Singapore version. So with that being said, I do want to. Man, look at that body! I swear to God. So with that being said, that's what I will do. I will do that. I'll get I'll get Dead or Alive Extreme 3 on the Switch. Okay. Although I'm not sure. Like I said, I would love to have the PS4 version too. Look, I'm a video game collector, so I don't really give a shit. But please, for the love of God, I want everybody to let me know. I just want every fucking person to let me know exactly if you guys want to see this shit. 8-bit is already all in for that, so that's good. That's really good. Other than that, I really don't have much else to say. You know what I mean? Because I pretty much just said everything I wanted to say for this stream. I feel like if I keep going on, I'm gonna sound like a broken fucking record. So, I still hope, at the very least, that you know, a lot of you still got some entertainment from watching this stream. I'm sorry if I had to stop the game for a while just to chat with you guys. But to be fair, this session was pretty much impromptu. But I wanted to give my thoughts because I think having the Switch is incredible. Knowing full well that I'm going to be the proud owner of a Switch, I do think that, you know, this is going to be great for me. Especially as a gamer. You know what I mean? Like I said, the Switch has been out for a long time. But here I am, and I'm actually about to have one. So what the hell? I've said enough, pretty much. I'm gonna head over. I'm gonna get ready for bed, only because I have to work tomorrow. Right now it's Christmas Eve. If you guys are wondering if there's gonna be a Christmas Eve live stream, we're gonna do another session of Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation. Either that, or we're gonna do possibly a Fightcade session where, you know, where I play Street Fighter 2 and other games and stuff like that, and then get challenged by multiple people and stuff like that. Because I'm hosting a Fightcade tournament on Saturday. So far, I actually want to bring that up for a second. Yeah, that's right, Fiona. Be a good girl. You want to know what else is cute about Fiona? The fact that her hair is purple and her eyes match the color of her hair. Not to mention, she has one of the cutest eyes in the whole game. That's no lie. That's literally no lie. Her eyes are insanely cute. So, with regards to the votes, right, on my Twitter, right, I currently pinned a tweet where there's a vote, right, for you guys to vote which games should be showcased in the tournament. Now, I don't want anybody to get their hopes up too much just yet. It's not that big of a tournament anyway, not Evo big at least. But it's a tournament that I want to hold because I have friends who, you know, love fighting games and stuff. So there's a three-way tie between Street Fighter Alpha 2, Guru Mark of the Wolves, and Marvel vs. Capcom. I wanted that one to extend itself, but that didn't last very long. Doesn't matter anyway, because right now, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike is the highest one. So that's the one where I'm probably going to have to practice on the most. No doubt about that. Wish me luck. So anyway, with that being said, I think I said enough. So if you guys excuse me, I'm probably gonna do this to Fiona. It's funny because like I'll sit here, I'll put in some work down here, and Fiona will just stare at me. No reaction whatsoever. At this point, she's like, I'm just waiting for you to jerk off. I'm just waiting for you to do it. I'm like, okay. I'll try to do it the right way. I won't disappoint you. Ugh. Funny though, Fiona is one of the shortest characters in the game. You can literally see that her legs are not that long. Physically, she's not that large. She's more or less slim, which is fine. This is a unique bikini, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it kind of matches her character. Believe it or not. What am I even saying? What were we talking about? Good night, y'all. Like I said, one more thing, actually. One more thing. I do have the original Dead or Alive Extreme beach volleyball on the original Xbox. If you also want to see this, let me know. So if you guys are wondering why this game exists, it's all because of this one. Because this was the original. You want to know what else I like about it compared to the modern ones? Characters like Tina and Lisa Hamilton are in it. They're not in Venus Vacation for some reason. They've been replaced by characters like them. The Fiona in this game is a parody. The Fiona in this game, she's a parody of the one from Folklore. Because she, I think she mentioned a few things about Prince Charming or some shit like that. So this Fiona is literally a parody of the one from Folklore. The difference is that she's 18. And, well, look at her. Look at her. Need I say more? I'm gonna yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do another one tomorrow though. We're gonna do another Xtreme Venus Vacation for tomorrow. I was supposed to do one tonight, but short notice. Yeah, I said enough. You guys can go. You guys can go. To do whatever it was that you were doing. Why are you still here? It's over. Go home. It's over. Right, Fiona? 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 Okay, go! Fuck this shit. I'm getting the fuck out.